Why Berlin?
Why Berlin? That's actually what happened immediately afterwards. I was very happy at Artivive and in Vienna, but it was not giving me enough. I felt like after many years of working in the same sector, you kind of end up knowing everyone, and there's not really any further possibility for you to grow just because it's a small environment.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
the art circle is always very niche, but in Vienna, being also a smaller city, eventually it's always the same people. And I met the director of a museum here who offered me to become managing director of a nonprofit organization that was connected to the museum, and the focus was to do art and activist projects that would support activists working for environmental sustainability and use art to communicate that. So again, we go back to my mission, and it felt like that was the job of my dreams, and that's the reason why I moved to Berlin.
What inspired you in Berlin?
I mean, I did a project first in Berlin, and I stayed here for a week before I decided to move, and that was enough for me to fall in love with the city. Just seeing how vibrant the whole art community is here and how emerging artists really still have this spirit of like, we can make things, we can do things out of nowhere with no budget. And that's something that, you know, gives inspiration, I believe, to anyone. If you see people really coming out of their shell and trying to do everything they can in order to be seen, and to see so many people, there's so many artists here in Berlin. It's the second city after New York in terms of amount of artists living in. So it just made sense for me that that was my natural next step. It's a much bigger city than every other city I've lived in. It is challenging in the sense of it takes forever to move from A to B. We all know the issues with public transportation. But at the end of the day, it's a beautiful city. And I feel like a lot of people feel lonely here, and the first year is a bit hard because it's hard for them to find the right community. But once you do, you know that it's the right community because there are so many communities. So it's just a matter of like really being clear in terms of what you're looking for and who you're looking for, and then you will find it.